the colonial master will change it. That's what they happened to the Ikwere people that I mentioned just now. That Ikwere people, it was the British that changed the original name to the original name. I spelled it just now. When we were there, I spelled it. When I said I-H arrow something and if I don't pronounce it, they will change the word so that the word you cannot trace it. Yes, the Ikwere people original name. If I pronounce it, yeah, that is the original. That is the original name of the Ikwere people. That is the original name of the Ikwere people. Yeah. It was the colonial matter that changed it. Yeah. That is that. Then this Okuta has its own real BiNi spelling. You saw that word.
Igweni waredu orofia.
Huh?
Okuta igweni o say ya like ivedu. Igweni na wate Okuta na orofia. Igwe Okuta na. So anywhere to the ya like ya
Mona the power tap I beg, because this history I just saw the video and I was like, what? Really? Even the Igbos.
They were arguing. They were arguing.
No, they weren't arguing. I was shocked when I saw the video. I was like, because the Igwe Kontokam is an elderly man. You understand?
Yes,
even the Igbos are from Benin.
His name is Igweze. His name is Igweze.
I'm from Imo State.
Yes.
Mama, not all Igbo. Some places in Igbo land, they are from Benin. Places like Onitsha, not all, yeah.
Not all.
Onitsha,
many.
Onitsha, Okuta, many inside.
Many.
It's true.
Wow, my brother, please tell us the history of this Okuta beg.
Yes, that man. I want to talk about it now. Let me just talk a little bit about it so that to just clear the about that Igwe. They pronounce it is Igwe, Ezigwe of Okuta. That's the head of that historianist. They want to call it. I just have to call the Oba of BiNi. They will call their own Ezigwe of Okuta. That man that was speaking is the Ezigwe of Okuta. Sorry, he was right. If you look at the history, now he said originally the people of Okuta, pronounced Ngunta, belonged to the ancient kingdom of Benin before they started to migrate. The people of Okuta, they belong to the ancient kingdom of Benin, in present-day Edo State. That is the history, it's very clear. He said this was around the 16th century. Another source says during the reign of Obaewale the First. They were Edo soldiers. They were Edo warriors. Something transpired. They left. So okay, let me just talk about it now. Let me talk about it. Then he said, originally, the people of Ngunta, pronounced Ngunta, belonged to the ancient kingdom of Benin before they started to migrate. That was around the 16th century. The migration became inevitable. That means something that they have to do. They have to live. They use the word inevitable. The migration became inevitable following the series of wars in which the BiNi kingdom was engaged for the purpose of extending their kingdom and wielding greater economic and political power. Furthermore, the iron-handed reign of Obaewale the Great and his successor, Oba Esige, precipitated the migration which affected many other peoples, including Onitsha, Ado, Ase. Yes, it's true. That Ezigwe was very correct. It was during the 16th century, during the reign of Oba Ewari the first. He said during their movement, the people of Okuta sojourn in various places like Ila, Inyi, Igara, and Ogbani Iberu. Ogbani Iberu, Iberou, popularly known today as Obodo Akpu Ruekwe in Ubi Oshimiri. He said evidence of Okuta migration from Benin. The evidence of Okuta migration from Benin can be traced to the fact that there are many words that are still being used as an integral part of the typical Okuta language. Moreover, there are certain traditional titles. You see it, certain traditional titles and common names similar in meaning and pronunciation in Benin, Onitsha, Abo, and other Ogbaru towns. For example, Iyasara, Ogene, Umude, Umuoga. All these things, they derive it from the way that this word is what they used in that Okuta community today. They all derive their origin from Benin. For example, if you look at the word Iyasara, that is the Iyase. That is the Iyase. That's what they call Iyase today. Don't worry, I will explain. Then he said,
so the Iyase, they call it they pronounce it as Iyasara.
Iyasara, they got it from Iyasere. Yes.
The word is Quen from Iyase. Iyasere.
Yes. Then we also have Ndanike. They got it from a Daiken, and that is the crown prince. The crown prince of the Okuta is known as Ndanike. They coined it from a Daiken. Then the Iyasara, which is the prime minister, they also got it from Iyasere. Then we have Osara. They say what they pronounce Osere. Many words like that. They have some Esan names. They have some Esan words that they also used in Okuta. For example, they have what they call Udo. Odo. Otu. They have similar name in Islam. So if I want to be clear,
Mr.
because Islam language is Benin. They are not speaking well, like also.
Listen, the history of the Eastern people coming from Benin, we have already dead that one. So when I say Eastern, it's Benin. Okay. That's why the chief said.
No, but you have to use Benin. Nothing like Eastern.
Okay, they are from the
No, Mama, we should always pay them the respect because they speak the dialect of Esan for today, present day Nigeria. Please, we should always talk Esan. They are Esans.
That's why.
Let's give them that respect.
Don't correct me for that. I'm
sorry, Isan.
So who are you respecting now? Mr. Whitefire.
Not be Odo, you call yours now.
Yes, Odo.
Odo na Benin name now. Edo language now.
There's nothing like Eastern language.
You went to Namasesi, no?
Odo, Edo no. Odo na
No, Isa is a dialect. Isa is a dialect from Edo language.
Isa
is a dialect or it dialect. I don't know that. Oh, yeah, Isa. It's a dialect. Or it dialect.
I don't know Mazese. Why me on our neck was Edo? Oh, yeah, no, Isa. Only Edo Namazese, no Isa. My brother, I beg, carry on, my brother. It's not get language. Now, Benin language that they
I
speak.
don't know how to walking out going to Abia because only is not with any.
Because today when we're gonna buy that when gonna close him now when tamena we phone me ronda we ya gani ya tamme we life ne ni
I was talking about that. It was because of you. I talked about equality.
I also na we tule mo adina we ni we do.
I wanted to keep time for you. If not, I would not have talked about equality.
Yeah.
What's good?
Ma also na tama when I walk door. I don't know on your that form. I can't tell that from
Okay,
what door.
let me just clear the air, Madam Yo. Let me just knock everything the way be. When we talk about the ancient Benin kingdom, we're talking about the Benis, the Esan, the Urobo, the Shekiri, or what have you. And I already talked about the history and evolution of the Esan people. They are from Benin. I talked about that one. So when I say Esan, you guys should know that they are under Benis. I talked about those ones now.
Because they are slaves.
They are from the ancient Benin. So what that chief said, what that man is known as Eze Igwe, is very correct.
I know say that man take very correct. That man was correct because you know say I tell you for there say my grandmother don't tell me about this Okuta people. And during the time when we say they flee, when they run, there was a time when Obako say all of them come back before try to retrieve them back. A lot of them not come. They decided to reside for where they run go. These Okuta people, so they were among the people when flew that time.
Yeah.
Even not only that, they are still more. There are many. Now the ones who decide to come out with this, a lot of them were quiet. They refuse to come out.
Some go far, yes.
By the time, the more this history now the long they go, the more they try to drag us. The more the rest of them will come out.
We have more than 15 communities.
A lot of them
from Southeast.
Let me mention
just 5. Let me mention just 5. From in the place like first Ezike what's it called? Ezike Oba. In Anambra, this Okuta in Imo.
Onitsha.
What's it called? Onitsha, they get king. Now, Onitsha, all these Ezike, they're not to get king like that, but they go come out for you, say they are from, their ancestors are from ancient Benin, from ancient Benin Empire. So, many more than 15 communities. So if you hear Igbo speaking, if you hear them talking that why are they not answering Igbo, it was because of the Bible and the languages that they use.
That is what I was going to say now. I want to realize.
Maybe you have said it before, but I just want to tell you, it is because of the languages, because of they make three major languages.
Wildlife.
Yeah.
God say a point in Wetania, you know, they or say, we are saying the same thing. Number one, how people are burying names and languages today. Number one, the colonial administrators deliberately change people's identity. Especially if that name is Bini, they will remove it from Bini and give it Igbo name.
Because they want to strike, the Benin kingdom.
So that next time one more number one. You might finish.
All right.
Number one, the colonial masters deliberately change Benin names to Igbo name. For example, Ikwere people were not called Ikwere. Daniel, pronounce it. The Ikwere people were known as who? Daniel, pronounce it. Daniel,
it's a me pronounce na. Abi they were called Ewere.
Uriona.
Huh?
Uriona yata. Uriona.
Uwu Eriona. The Ikwere people were known as Iwu Eriona. That will not take him. Daniel pronounce it. It was the colonial master that changed it to Ikwere. look like Igbo name. That's number one.
Sorry, Professor.
If people were known, there's one BiNi name. Pronounce it, sir.
Yeah, Uwiriona.
Wildlife warning. That's number one.
Yeah,
the colonial master changed it from Uwu Eriona to Ikwere. That's number one. Then number two, they brought regionalization. And when they started dividing Nigeria into regions, they now put the eastern region in the Igbo, in the hem of affair in the eastern region. Then number three, they introduced the Igbo language. They introduced the Igbo language in schools. They also brought a Bible written in Igbo language in church. One, changing of names, colonial master. Number two, regionalization. Number three, Igbo Bible. Number four, Igbo language in school. Those were the four ways.
Yeah, I want to add one. No, it's just the way I wanted to summarize it. I want to add another, please, before you speak, Mama. Before, I just want to add this because you know why many people why they begin to change their name was because if you when at that time they made the white men made Nigeria 3 majority tribe, because if you want to look for work now, if you are not answering the Yoruba names or the Igbo names or the Hausas name, it will be difficult for you to get any job. That was why many people began to change their name and began to speak their language, and they think, Mama here. I just want to stop there.
The innovation is that because without not speaking their language, because they don't mix them together, it's like they need to start to speak their language so that they will feel understand them. Because now they don't share them, join them. According to this Okuta man, I say when they later don't, when they divide state, now they share Okuta join these Imo people. So he said from there, now their language can change. You understand? So now, number two, you get what I want to.
Like when I get on there, Mammy Ozano Gogonia. I have fear you data.
Thank you. Osabana Epa, Egeni Anata, anywhere. Again, I'm with Bill.
Secondly, Abudu. Okay.
We that beg, we just give me 5 minutes. And I'm with the house of I've seen it on the Bima or Power, nowhere here take a state. For example, maybe well tell you, Iana do feel for years about you, but for example, because we must see Kenya understand. A manet young heavy the way you barbario. Area ya change. For example, you make as a wish as soon area language ya change. It cannot gaya by to learn a language in it. Okay, man, to blend with them so that you have a position. Viva in some other things, you understand? Because the great empire
is false.
Yes, because the empire began in a conquer. So any region they have to blend with them. It is language in the change.
But blending with them does not mean that you have to change the identity.
You have to change identity, yeah. Because
Okuta, Epata, Okuta Cha.
Yes.
The identity have been changed. They speak Igbo, they bear Igbo name.
Because when not be Igbo name. One, number two, it's very clear. It's a simple to not this smart, you will do that. Now, Igbo nania iana do arogia. There is no way because iana escaping amari authority niya where maybe umabere wa adawe berewa. You understand? For them to hold on the play, why me na where a troni emuna na igwe emu. Origo. So for you to a smartness in our uni, DMA we very onina. A power nani ame we vani na sinyo bo.
Community Yabua. Community Yabua no.
If we ma, and why the day, we were very young, did ya word.
Woman maybe yet where ancient Bini, woman maybe boy social media.
Our name meta, up by the thing I can, no paper, mamma, ya bear,
Yeah, well, man, it woman.
yeah, was so keka, or buiano. Yeah, so mamma bucket in the maga liliabo. Yeah, so yo.
Okay, make a talk.
Example of this. Ọ̀rẹ́ ní Arabic yẹn náà ẹni bí àyè wà bí ọmọ wa ní ní èmọ̀ ní Arabic ní ọ̀sán àṣẹwò akọ̀dọ̀ owó bí Arabic náà ọmọ sí àṣẹwò yẹn ni
yes na
ọmọ sí àmì nìyẹn ọmọ yẹn gbọ́n yẹn ọ̀yà rẹ̀ tẹ́ kọ̀pútà wọ́n bí wọ́n tuntun.
Akabo.
Wúwa yìí mọ̀ ní ẹbẹ̀ wẹ̀ ní báyìí wọ̀ tí mo báyìí mo tún kà sí bí
iya do bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹni iya majority iya do abẹ́rẹ́ minority ya. So if any ni aya wa view ekpe no problem I help na ma ni pocket wa cash.
Federal wa on ọpẹ ẹgbòfó iya wa ẹ minority abuti
iya ma ne gbin atawe out of Nigeria mi polo se ma pa kana British lele konko what abe mani ke ro to tell you with my key. You understand? For history of Nigeria,
social media, you know. Yeah, it is what But you know why I'm history book not tell that.
You know, a lot of people don't really understand.
You know,
a lot of people don't really understand.
I want Samet the Ranger.
A lot of people don't really understand, and people are really confused about this world. When they hear the word, let me explain that word to you. Some people they say, BiNi Percy, and I say if why that they call the why that chop a do for abroad, why not gonna be a deal for the listen. That thing, that word, it means you see many regions for Nigeria. 90, let me say 85% na Edo or 90% na Edo. That is why.
For your information, if you live in Africa, West Africa,
yeah, that is 95, listen, my brother, 95. Listen, my sister. That is why that word Edo, because you see this Igwe will come out so he can't come and say ancestors that from BiNi, they relocated or they come off or inside BiNi, now BiNi, now they from come. You understand? So imagine that makes the Edos, the leaders and their fathers. You understand? So, like this Igwena, when he come out for social media, talk and say, now there, now ancestors from come, his generation, his great grandfathers, now there they from come from the great BiNi Empire. If this one BiNi person go that place, now go that man palace, you think they will not give him that respect? Because he knows saying that his brother. He knows saying that they still be senior because they left.
They be very happy now.
So that is why I saw Edo asogo my Edo.
No. Igbe wa ya ge ba se. Igbe wa ya na so
orí ohun tó se to yin. Owe ijo ye se yan se. Owe access to yin from Edo. Orí ohun tó
na BiNi na Edo ni. Na BiNi Ondo bi na before you
they were originally from Edo, BiNi Empire. You know, have you been there once? Or we know. What are you telling me? Or what are you going to be telling me?
Of course.
Pau,
Ave
Pau,
mi swa kuma me lo kuya
Pau,
kwa
Logo,
ya
sir.
kwa
Domosa.
na wa gwe yana we use
Palogosa,
platform na ya
Domosa.
kamiteme ira
Daga na here lage, daga na here lago,
allow
yeah,
wa
Yariba.
ya wa we mi yo wa so that doni ni madoleji ni madoleji se vino jina yesu ime imye ya ewoma gogo na meroi dona ni magena masi jina ya gbele gbe ya waji
Akabo.
yes so because ya we no umana vale mi we umano ogo wa we o take over every sunu we ni Jesus so o se ni na ta na we da dore ya le da dore ya jo ware o because doni mayanya na dole na gie ka bo mase vino jina
Imaya for him senior segedo. Amana senior
Etienne
segedo.
Kao, Etienne Jesu, Etienne Kao.
Let me speak. Etienne ancestors for him. Edora dona. Ora dona. Edo. Oba winye denedo. Omare doku. Wa mudia. Edo de. Epa legosa. Iwe la owo here not okpa. Iwe de na here would egbe fear egbe la. Ima adewuka tane oge ivie Yoruba. Oge na la orudan ekeni ya na boy. Mema.
Yeah, it depends on what they said.
No, they have said a lot.
We were not
They have
only
been
saying
saying a
a
lot.
lot. We are you were mama. Nene Yaribana, where my bag and then of FIFA, what is I can't remember what is I get on dig way.
Okay, I'll give you a bow. Insecurity or worry, we are mere YouTube, me as solo.
Now very useless people.
Yeah, why any work on the war?
It's always they shit, they rob, they shit, they
any con the avak bring anything why worry.
Anyone who are
Any be. Yeah, was solo because I worry history doing ye that be are ye poto
yeah, why if
Ate mama so British no dan British no mami agbonre iya mwe bone emenagata no
What I want?
let us continue with what the history way they tell us.
I just wanted to give a point. I don't thought they just now. If you look the traditional titles, the traditional titles in Okuta, they get resemblance with the titles in Benin. That's number one. Then number two, that word Okuta is derived from the Benin word O-G-H-U, Ogun. So that Okuta is the corrupt word of the Igbo. That's what I was talking about just now. The real this thing, because that place, every settlement you see is named after the first settler. I'll read a little bit for you. He said Okuta was founded during the reign of Oba Ewari the First. Okuta was founded during the reign of Oba Ewari the First. Okuta is named after the Edo general Ogun, O-G-H-U. Okuta is named after the Edo general Ogun, O-G-H-U, who revolted against Oba Ewari the First when the international trade in Edo slaves commenced between the Benin and the Portugal. Between Benin and Portugal, General Ogun led Benin soldiers who were opposed to the slave trade across. Led the Benin soldiers, some of the Benin soldiers who were not in agreement with the Oba, who were opposed to them, and what? Ogun led Benin soldiers, Benin soldiers who were opposed to the slave trade across the Benin moat, and led them to the settlement known as that. So they moved. They didn't just, as they were moving, they passed through the moat, over the moat, they were going until they got to that place. So if you look at it now, somebody will be asking, BiNi, how they can go reach Imo State? They are soldiers. So foot soldiers. Now movement the day ahead. They settled in many places before they finally landed in that place today. You see it now. So the reason why they call that place Okuta is that it was the military warrior that led the soldiers was Ogun.
My people, I will be back. And they come back.
Was Ogun. He said Okuta.
Gogo were not here.
Huh?
Gogo.
It's not Gogo. I don't read the Gogo and Wikipedia. Why will I go and do that?
Where is the Gogo? If we go for one,
they go Wikipedia. Anything I tell, I'm looking for textbooks.
No. If we go,
no.
Majania.
If not Gogo, you say you go see the truth. If not Gogo, she say if to say not Gogo, that is an history. She say have a fin narrator.
Maggie, I want be Gogo and everything. What is a history? Real corrupted one.
Where look at what they said there. This is Aoda. Aoda is a corruption of Euda. It is not Aoda. The real spelling, the real Aoda of today. The real word was EHUDA. It was EHUDA that they got the word Aoda. In a mere way of how relate to BiNi or Edo name, they will change it. Now you have
Edo, Yahweh ancient Edo, Nimagaz, Eddie, no was Zemisu. May I understand? The language of the language of the gods, Bezi, we are going to he Agua Memedi minute.
Vijime no kwa saka nira no kwa na sema agwa ma oni ma nya ngata ye kwoto yo to mawea that do na be jebe papa give say na ma so not.
If you look at it now, he said that land today was founded by the Edo founders of Okuta. Were part of the Edo army and ancient colonial officers that extended the Edo Empire to the eastern Nigeria. So even the British recognize that the BiNi Empire reached eastern Nigeria. The British, they know where they came. Some of the innocent ones, some of the truthful ones, they will say it. That man came out to say today, were founded by Edo soldiers. He founded that place. And the head of that BiNi soldiers was Ogun. It is from Ogun that they got the word Okuta. So, because if like they see Ogo, they call that to Ogo.
When the reason if you ban a more, Yoruba yana more so much because Nigeria, can't history Nigeria. Yeah, Kasumi with a BiNi kingdom. Yeah, Kayasun. Understand? While I can with symbol Nigeria Latin. Yeah, come with mask of money Latin. Now the Iriobania, they are afraid because one way a table can feel with it. The rifle people want to come out. Remind them how to take over. You understand, man? Because maybe when I take over, there will be irrelevant. Okay.
Who be even Yoruba? Now, what's it called? Nobody knows.
Don't make sure talk about no way with day. Whether now they with us or not, they with us.
All right.
Can I speak now?
Introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah, introduce yourself and speak.
Okay. I am Mr. Godwin Zeriwe from Okuta.
Okay, sir.
I joined the space a few minutes ago, if you check, just a few minutes ago.
Okay, sir.
I have been listening to you. I was interested and also still interested in the discussion because my community was mentioned by you.
Mm.
Yes, so I decided to join so that we can discuss.
Yes. And I would like to, so that when I begin to mention some names, some places, you will be confirming them for me.
Well, the first thing I would like to correct is that the name Ugu. If you know Okuta dey for hill. Make I speak broken language so that I go feel the expressive very well.
Okay.
Okuta dey for hill. Now white people know spell and well. They go spell am as Oguta.
Okuta.
Are you getting me?
That's what I said.
Yes. So the name Okuta, as I said, I am from Okuta. Are you getting me? And my Ezigwe, I am from Nzeribe family. That is to say, Ezigwe, Ogbo Agudamanze, Nani Chinedu Nzeribe. We are from the same family. Okay. So why I would not like to argue more, are you getting me?
No, we're discussing the history now.
What happened?
That's what,
yes. What happened in Okuta was what we call reverse immigration, reverse migration, or whatsoever. Reverse migration be like, say me, for example, I come, I go Lagos, go stay. After some time, something can happen when I no agree with, or I no accept for Lagos, I return back. That is what happened in Okuta. Reverse migration.
Okay. That thing that you said now.
This is the history we know in Okuta.
That thing that you said now, where can I get it from? That the reverse migration. Mention the authority of the.
I am from Okuta. I am telling you the history that we know. That I'm from Okuta.
You said something.
But your king said so. Are you wiser than your king? You are not from Okuta. You are lying.
Just tell your phone now.
Now all those people when they pay.
You are not from Okuta. You are not from there. You are not from there. Where you are from?
They're not from there. People are watching us. Let us be current. You said reverse migration.
Lugosa. Wait. Lugosa.
When you were talking,
I know I'm mispronouncing.
That's the problem with you people.
When they're already telling me that I'm lying. I'm not from my own town again. They're already telling me that I'm lying.
This is the problem with you people. Oga. When you were
I am not from Benin again. I am not from Okuta.
Are you saying that your king is lying?
I don't know what's your problem. You said reverse migration.
You guys have already called me a liar.
Okay, I'm asking you, are you saying your king is lying?
Okay, listen. You said reverse migration is what happened. That's the problem with the Igbos. That's why people like me, I cannot deal with people because none of they listen. You said reverse migration. I said, okay, where did you get it from? That it was reverse migration.
Lugosa, you have problem with Igbo.
Please,
you have problem with
Igbo. Please, let's give him the
I want to speak. You are talking about my community. You are not from my community. You are not telling me that I'm lying.
Allow in land. It's going somewhere. Let us. No, nobody said.
Love it.
Okay, now continue.
Do you know why I said so? Because according to what you said,
are you from Okuta?
Wait.
Oga.
You are not from Okuta. What is that?
You come from a place does not mean that monitor. There are people who are not from that place. They will tell you what is in that place.
Nobody take over Igbo here, please.
We can please. We cannot start tackling everybody this way. Please allow him land. Let's give him the benefit of that.
Are you telling me that you're not allowed to land? He said something. I said,
no.
Okay, let me talk. He said something, and I asked him, where did he get that source from? That is the question I asked him. I'm not a listing. When he came here, he said, if you are from Okuta, does not make you know it all. There are some things you may not know that are documented about your community that you can see from research. You said
I am not from Okuta. I am from Okuta.
Okay, listen. I'm not disputing it. Nobody agree. Nobody argue with you. You said what happens was a reverse migration. And I said, this thing you said now, where did you get it from? I ask you a simple question. You want to run away by saying I'm saying you are not from that place. You don't hear from my mouth. I said, what you said, where did you get it from?
Elogosa, I don't know if I pronounce your name.
You know, he said one thing. You know, he said one thing. Just not
man. Okay, where you get what you talk just now? Where do you get them from?
Elogosa, you allow me to learn.
What you said from?
Are you getting me?
Where did you get it from?
This is my story. This is what our fathers told us. Okay, my father from Okuta, reverse migration, told us about it. You are not from Okuta. I am from Okuta. I am not here to argue about your history, your BiNi history.
Mr. Man, I have one question for you. Mr. Man from Okuta, are you telling us that your king lied, that you people are from BiNi? Are you telling us that your king lied? Yes or no?
This is what Ogbuagu Nani Chinedu Nzeribe said. Let me explain what he said. Are you getting me? Let me explain. The king did not say his forefathers are from Okuta. He said he talked about BiNi Empire, about punitive measures in BiNi Empire. When his people, he said his people came back. He did not say they are originally from BiNi. He did not say they are.
Listen.
Even the way you speak, even the way they talk, from Anambra, they talk from. He's an Anambra person.
If I want to talk, let me talk. Like you are not love it or Sunday or not a banner or where no they talking, only they relax. Love it. I asked him one question just now. He don't answer me. He said something. I did not argue with him. I said, where did you get that source from? He did not answer me. That's number one. Number two, now, Lovett, ask him again. Ask him another question. Are you saying that what your Ezigwe said is a lie or not? Let him answer.
I feel plan for a make a year well.
Even the guy says not be from Mimo.
He said that let's settle out that place. That way to talk, eh? You know, say
Okay, don't mention my name. I asked you a question, you didn't answer. My sister asked you a question now.
See me wahala.
Are you saying what your Ezigwe said is a lie or a truth?
Because all the country for confusion, you want.
Wildlife, I don't understand you. Your sister asked the question. Listen, let me talk to
confusion. No, now. Hey.
Listen. Why damn you? You know, when he came here, he said he's from Okuta. Then we allow him to speak. He said what happened is a reverse migration. I said, okay, this thing you said now, where did you get it from? Beautiful question. Before he will continue to talk, he will first of all answer me first. Why? Then a lot that now they don't know that. It doesn't matter because they are recording it. Let us be civil. Okay, let me talk.
You know,
a little bit not Albania. On a nota, or where are you saying that what your Ezigwe said is a lie or not? We will have listening for him to answer. Don't mind answer. You are saying what they talk for me. What to attend? Iman no, you want to be nota or nota ni work it. That's how I do my thing. When I say something, I will say the source. Then a little bit you not on a banner. Then where do you know where? Then you get one. You cannot talk. When we said something first, he couldn't tell me where he got it from. My sister asked him another question. He didn't answer. You say you get one. I don't do that on my platform. He said he's from Okuta. If you are from Okuta, it does not mean that you know it all. There are some things people will teach you. The books that I have on Okuta, the books that I have on Okuta were written by the Okuta people themselves. The books that I have on the history of Okuta is written by the Okuta people. Written by Okuta people. If anybody is coming here to say it's Okuta, that does not mean that no. What I wanted to do with him just now is to mention some names. Mention some names. Mention some names. When I mention, Madam, hold on first. Somebody is speaking now. When I wanted to ask him, after Lovett asked him question, I wanted to ask him again, confirm these names. The reason why I brought him up is not because I want to hear his story. I didn't bring that guy up to listen to him. I brought him up to confirm some names, some titles. That is how I do my thing. Not the history. The history of the Okuta people have been written by scholars, great men. For example, the history of these people.
I don't bring them back. Ask her the names. I don't bring them back.
Logoza, I am not here to quarrel with you. You don't already talk, so you know, like Igbo people. Are you getting me? My Igwe.
Mona,
are you getting me? You have already said it. Are you from Uguta? Why should I be said with Uguta?
His voice is an Anambra voice. I know them. That's why I wanted to listen to him. I just want to listen to him.
Go and listen to your platform. Go and listen to your platform. Listen to who? Somebody come here, come and tell me reverse migration. You want to leave? Why are you listening to him?
La why we work with the video name of Damio?
I'm gonna play the video for her.
Mama Bokia. No
more papa. Work with the video name of the boy Damio. Okay, sis. Remind me not that.
Reverse migration. What do you mean of reverse migration? One amion. I can know nine. I might answer. I get one. I want to
where's the migration? Reverse migration. Migrated from where? From where to where?
What tell una say na Okuta the first day they migrate from Okuta to that place, from that place to Okuta. That be invention when one event. That he doesn't have anything to say.
My beautiful sister, let me show you books written on Okuta people, the people on Yangbon. These things are approved by the federal government. He's telling me I am not from Okuta. I can tell him about his community through research. And by the time I go there, I will begin to, when I get to a place, I have a first-hand knowledge about a place. When I go to that place, in less than a day, I will understand the community. You know what? The structure of that community is already on my head. When I see this, I say, okay. When I see this, I say, okay. I see this, I say, okay. Now look at books written now. He said, Chief Azogun, Augustine, Nwama, Oshiji, Dameze Eze Onyibara of Okuta. Okuta Cultural Heritage and Practice. Then we also have another source. Unwa Diaro, Chuku Emekani, Okuta in the Niger Delta. 1999. The another one, we have Anene, Afandi, Perspective in Restoration, Conservation and Management of Okuta Lake. They have a very beautiful lake in Okuta. Okuta is one of the two communities, oil producing community in Imo State. I have not been to them, but these are facts that are documented on Okuta. Then we have so many books. They also have Ofili Obina, a bridge across eternity creation, Lagos. Undupu Afolos, a short cultural history of Okuta. Then we have Asika Upambi, East Central State of Nigeria Administration, public statement. Then I also have on that one, Professor Ike Azogun, PhD. Many things. These are books written by the Okuta people themselves. They didn't talk about, I did not read reverse migration. I did not see anything to do with reverse migration in this book. He said it is on a who. That word Okuta, it is the British that corrupted it to Okuta. The real name is Oghu, Ogun. Is an Esan word. It was among the BiNi warriors that transited to that area. Ogun is an Esan word. When we talk with authority because we consult. I have 5 books on Okuta. This my beautiful sister, love it. Okay. Almost all the tribes in the East, I have them.
Oh, it's not true to talk because when I bring this video come out from my platform, now I make you deliberate on now for your platform because oh, start beg you play the record. Oh, you go play the record again for them. Make they listen to her.
Wildlife. Look at the video me plan. Thank you for joining us. Let us play the music for them. That's how the Onoge of Igwebe came out. They say you don't know what they talk. If you look at the history of the Igwebe,
where they are time now? Where they are time?
I said that guy not be Okuta. You come from you they live for Okuta, not me say you are from there. You not fit tell me say your king they like
Nick BiNi Avi.
Yeah, to
Okuta has a very rich history as to its origin and autochthonous status. I didn't say autonomous, I say autochthonous.
Okay.
During the I-Do in the BiNi Empire, as a result of punitive measures meted out to people in the empire by the then Oba of Benin. People were escaping, so people decided to escape too, to avoid this hegemony of the empire. Because at that time, all the provinces were headed by the princes of Benin. And you had to pay, what do you call it, to the vassal state had to pay tributes to the empire every year. And heavy fines and levies were put on people. So people started running away, and our forefathers decided to move towards the east, because there was no way that you could go towards the west. We moved towards the east, and finally we settled in this place about 1600. Since then, Okuta has remained here as the western flank of eastern Nigeria in this area. And during the creation of states, we were first in East Central State.
We are first in East, first. You know, they call me first,
the larger Imo and the current Imo State. Here we are today. Okuta, since then, has had unbroken monarchical system. That in 1959, the throne of Okuta was recognized as a paramountcy by by the government of Eastern region at that time. Since then, we've remained where we are as Okuta people. In 1959 also, Okuta was made an urban district by Eastern Nigeria, and will continue to be. Okuta continues to be the local government headquarters of this area of Okuta local government. There used to be a council, a town council in Okuta in the 40s. And that town council evolved. The council was able to build the present local government headquarters. Was where the council was located, and it has remained there. We in this place, we have a good interest. Okuta used to be a trading center before the Civil War, where palm oil and palm produce were exported from here to Liverpool and Southampton in UK. There are vestiges of the presence of the Royal Niger Company. The Royal Niger Company, in fact, arrived in Okuta in 1885. No, 1885, yes. The Royal Niger Company came into Okuta in 1885 and entered into a treaty with Nani Ohanyere, who was then the Ezigwe of Okuta. And Nani Ohanyere was enthroned in 1883, and they got there by 1885. So Nani Ohanyere was the person who received them, the Ezigwe, who received the Royal Niger Company into Okuta. And from here, the members of the Royal Niger Company extended their reach. They were given freedom and opportunity to establish the bridgehead here, which they did. And from here, they went into the hinterlands.
So why the life? What do you understand about what that man talking?
So that's what it must be. That guy talker, you see, that they be the first settler for that place, Okuta, before that people call the join. So that guy, how we say that guy there? If he did, maybe he go to listen. So maybe say,
You see there, wildlife. I want to ask wildlife question. Wildlife. What do you understand about that? What that man talk? That video.
Me, I don't share. Me, I don't fell asleep like 2 days ago. I share am. You even did my post. You did my poster. We are they share. I know. Now why?
My brother, wildlife. Lovett asked you a question. He said, wildlife. What did they make? You see that they shall not make. My sister, Lovett asked you a question now. He said, from that video where you listen, tell us what you understand. Tell us what they listen.
Me, I don't inside bus now. I just dey go somewhere. I dey come. I'll join you in a few times. See.
Now you ask you what you understand by that thing.
If you want go my profile, I don't share.
No, be your profile with the go. Not even your profile. Tell us now. People they listen to you. You go explain.
Inside bus. I've been inside bus. I go explain in a better way.
You see the way Lovett they ask you question.
Yeah. I understand. But I will explain in a better ground for all of us to understand.
Before you get to your tongue, before you get comfortable, let me read it now. He said, Okuta, pronounced as Ugunta, belong to the ancient BiNi kingdom, the ancient kingdom of BiNi, before they started to migrate. The ancient BiNi kingdom, before they started to migrate. It's a series of wars. You see what that thing where that chief talk now, where that Ezigwe talk. Waiting he talk. Now he get for his research. He said it's a series of wars in which the Benin Kingdom was engaged for the purpose of extending their kingdom and widening greater economic and political power. Not be Ezigwe talk, not that he talk now. You see the correlation. Then also the iron-handed reign of Oba Ewale the Great and his successor Oba Esige precipitated the migration which affected many other people. He said during their migration, the people of Nguta sojourned in various places. Sojourn, that means before they got to that place today, present day Okuta in Imo State, they got to places. They were still migrating. He said places like Ila, Inyi, Igara, Obani, Iberu. They go to this place, they see people, they were moving until they settled in that place. It is the same thing that I have read now. It's what Ezigwe said. And one boy from nowhere said it is what happened is reverse migration. And I asked him, where did he get that thing from? And my beautiful sister asked him, are you saying what that your king said is a lie or a truth? What the answer? Okay, the answer and then they'll all continue going. No, car. That was about 10 or what 10 I want me a robot or 10. That's why when I'm talking, I talk with confidence. When you tell me, say, where you for seeing, I'll tell you, go to this book. It's not in Google. It's not in Wikipedia. I don't do those things. Textbooks. Textbooks. That word, Okuta. He said that word, Okuta, is also actually from Ugun. Confirm. O-G-H-U. Ugun is an Esan word. I wanted to ask him some of the titles, the coronation, the monarchical system of the Okuta people. They borrow it from the ancient Benin Kingdom. There are some traditional titles. The names are similar to that of the Benins. That is the reason why I say okay.
And the Okuta can also mean Okuta.
Yes. So somebody can contribute. Mama, you can contribute.
My brother, don't vex. May I quick correct one thing again? Correct everyone. Where they use that word Isa enemy? No.
It's not correction, man. That word is from Ogun. Ogun is a
I understand. Not be Isa, no. I understand what they talk. Now, true they talk, but not be from Isa. Isa not get language. It's from Benin.
Mama, Makatoni Nenya. We don't talk about the history of
no, but people how do I say when he
am I wrong?
He has
no,
not get
the word Okuta is from the word Ogun. Ogun is a name. And there's some people came from Benin. It's very simple. If I say I should die, meaning I'm wrong now. Okay. They were founded by the Benin soldiers. It was led, I said it before. I said some of the military generals were Beninese. Military generals, some of them were also Esan. I will not change history. I will say the way it is.
The trials they tell you. There's no word is from Esan. They are from Benin.
It's O-G what?
O-G-H-U.
O-G.
Who the Zuzu? Sagino what?
Where actually, if it's an immigrant area of this those were the migrants. So why can't use a Edo word? Because if you do
Madam, what I saw is what I say.
Yes, because if you have to say
somebody
it
said
exactly.
They use the word
Because they do have to have benefit. Sister Hope, when was your history yet?
Yes, this is history.
Mama agree.
That's someone maybe hear you say where Isa from Edo.
Mama Budia or Sege Sagani Luga, but history now when no see no problem history. When no yaro, when managina never when I be a go, a roduaro, and what I do you we no time here or what I bid you. In case of tomorrow,
yeah, what is it? Big man, man, what
no, I don't know yaro yata on ya. But in a way, is our the iPhone. All right, don't mean Mugwani. Don't wear Isan, Aqua correct Efo. Wagiamati correct Efo. Wagiamati correct Efo within this year. What the Efo Isan from the ancient BiNi kingdom. Or yet, every genia. I'm a fear with you. History near Benny, Yama, or Make body because of space. Mother stuff. So where was I go? Put that for from BiNi kingdom, BiNi empire.
Okay, Oma. Where the Esan Edo founders of Okuta were part of the Edo army. We're part of the Edo army. And even the colonial officer also agreed that side was part the eastern Nigeria. Some part of the eastern Nigeria were part of BiNi empire. The British know.
Oh, this three now you may have because I want to know more about this Okuta now.
Yes.
When we inviting
they are true.
Because I want to get
some of the Esan words they are found in Okuta. They used it. Some of the Esan words they are in that place. Yes, they are in that place. It's here. Or where the Esan Edo founders. But that particular mission was headed by a military general. Now, the name of that military general was Ogun. Like as we have Eben. The military general the warriors were headed by a military general named Eben. By the time he was returning after the Ida. So since as the general, that settlement, any new settlement will be named after the general. That's why we have Eben. Igweben, settlement of Eben. I understand. Yes, ma. Esa Edo from ancient BiNi empire.
Yes, we are all the same. We have been 2020. Although when you sack, I useless.
I love it. I the same, but they came from BiNi. They are not one. They are not the same.
Well, now, Sister Hope.
I love Sister Hope. Papa.
I like you too much, bro. So at the end of the day, the major thing is that it is in ancient BiNi empire. Yes, it has been established. It is true. There's something like.
From the
the person who interviewed that man, not interview. If not, if you ask him. The meaning will they know the rightful spell if they corrupt the name. You understand? They're supposed to ask that. But you know, say person when go interview and wanted that man to say another thing, but unfortunately, the person was disappointed. Say not be waiting, go find for them, not be go here. You understand? If not, I would say maybe not the other way around. If you don't ask and say, what be the meaning of for that Okuta? You understand?
In Okuta, there's a word they use, uko. They still use that word, uko. It's BiNi now.
Yes, uko.
Uko. UKO.
Yes.
Uko. Messenger.
Yes.
Uko. They use that word. They still use that word in Okuta. Uko. They use that word.
If you look at now, Uko, not BiNi word, but if it's someone called Uko, they'll say Uko. He already have fear with you. So that
yes, I'm telling you. What we're talking about
Isa.
Yes. What we're talking about is we're talking about BiNi. The other house.
Yeah, exactly. They will remain that house forever. In your one, why not say when you talk about the boy, you tired?
No, me too. I understand your point, man. I understand your point. Me, I understand you well.
That's all.
He get the history, then I be more you no go ye collective.
More year on here. The funeral activity, the way they do that funeral is the same thing they do with the same thing with the BiNi's own. And before you can become, they have a crown prince, Okuta. They have the Iyasere, which is the prime minister. They have it in Okuta. They have the crown prince. They also have it. And before you can become Ezigwe, both the father and the mother must have pa. Unlike in other part of the Igbo, where the father or the mother will still be alive, they can crown you Igwe. No, it's not like that in Okuta. Then if you look at there are so many things. And the water upa finish, now finish upa. It's like the bad price, everything. Like let me just look at so many things to talk about, so many things. But the basic thing is that what that man said is right. There's nothing like reverse migration. Are you with me? They use the word.
I get everything.
Of course, when you see that man,
I get it because there's nothing like reverse migration. One, the person where come up, that person you come up. The person just come here cause confusion because he not come here answer any I may not be a more Ruby, because when no say Nina Gwe.
I'm not if the person come again.
If you not see any Nina attack, it was that you understand the mission. When a piece like this on a platform, me and una team, make it
exactly. Yes, I not get history.
Yes, a different request. When you ask them questions, they will not answer you. Instead, they will be beating around the bush to cause more confusion. You understand? So, and with this history of Okuta now, so the way they try to beat around the bush to make everything take chaos. And just for her to create another content for this.
I don't know what give her that opportunity.
Thank you. I understand that. That's what I'm saying. Let me answer that question. Say you the talk say your king they lie. You understand? I ask and say you the talk say your king they lie. Yes or no?
No, you want to still behave like this. When you talk say Igwebe no jail, don't say no get away come back. Don't say
because I know say na content you want use this one start another saga. I understand that when it come up, I know it's plan.
You imagine?
That's why I try to just let her shut her up, make it not talk past them. Because not be waiting with the year come be that.
We'll continue the Okuta. We never finish. There are so many things I have to talk about.
Before this Igwe of Okuta comment. Cut all this thing. Nobody go bribe her. Nobody go force her say you must comment. He came out because he knows his roots. He knows where he came from. And that man will continue to tell his children, his grandchildren, his generation to come, his people, where they migrated from, so that they go know, make them for don't lost. There's nothing like when you know where you are coming from. No, nothing better pass or read that thing. That thing makes you a somebody. When you know where you are from, when you know whom you are, I tell you, any big way. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's nothing like somebody knowing where he or she came from or migrated from. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just the fact. Forget say we they do all this so I want a vessel to but this song today, they still talk believe all this is song. But as they talk, some of them they know that they are under the BiNi. They know that they are under us and they remain under us forever. But I respect people that really wait.
I enjoy your class today.
Oh, I will continue. I will send you message because now you bring the topic.
No, bet me I want to this one. You know when never. Oh, you saw when here.
Etile. Eu sakuwa. Me kovie sa wegi me vai ria geleti ai me ya ka muta wi ifofua. La go go yo vie sa o.
Sa bo agu ai sa. Ai sa ya.
Ya dororo ki.
Wa to.
Okwo back you.
Okwo bad oga.
Thank you.
Woman made that word ogba. Now the pronunciation. That word oh you mean like ogba redo.
Yes, ogba when I ati ogba gama ogba. Yes.
Na tell where na where Ikwere was not their initial name. It was the colonial master that changed it to Ikwere.
Yeah.
That's the real word just now. That's number one. Then you see the word ekpeye, ogba people. That not be for Bini. Now that Bini word ogba. Ogba fence.
Yes.
So that word ogba in River State is ogba in Bini. To fence. Look at it here. He said ogba means boundary fence.
Exactly.
Yes. We suggest that the people now known as Ogba people in River State who claim Edo heritage are descendants of ancient Edo custom and immigrant officers. So the real pronunciation is OGBA. Pronounce it the way you pronounce it is Agbogba Gani Ogba. Agbogba Gani
Ogba.
Confirm. It's a Bini word. They didn't change that one, but they changed that pronounce it. Daniel never pronounce it. Got pronounce it.
They were pronouncing them wrongly. A pronunciation you corrupt.
I hope. Daniel, Daniel.
But Brano Gosal, when I get Atemata, Wage, not Temata, on our game, maybe Gawatemata. Then Nigeria say, oh, we came here. No, not near where a door near the Oloho. It's hard because I don't do research for this thing. Before you see language where they say they not get one word where be BiNi or many ways where be BiNi language. It's hard. Edo great be Edo. Ogoria big potoki ogoria bebo.
Oh yeah, wow.
Edo guy Nigeria there. Edo salo boade ma.
Let me ask you what you said. If the federal government, I want the federal government to dare me. I'm coming, your federal government dare me. If you introduce history into primary, secondary, polytechnic, college of education, university, all the things, all the 100 things they will talk about, 99% of them will be on BiNi. Federal government dare me, I know the
yes, exactly.
Introduce history into Nigeria.
Be politics. Now BiNi supposed to be the number one major language for Nigeria.
God bless you.
Politics is one of bebo. Were they black enough?
99% of the history. 99% will be on the. Hold on. When you talk about 100 things, out of the 100 things, 100 topics, 99 of the topics will be centered on the BiNi. Then when we are teaching history in the West, they will mention BiNi. The Yoruba will start asking, are we doing BiNi history or we are doing history? Try it. Go to the East, the same thing.
There's no history in any, all the region for Nigeria. There's none of the history where you they talk about where BiNi history not will come up there.
If you know that is never complete.
It never complete. It means say, ah God, don't you buy Baba?
You
don't you buy
you, my sister.
Where's see what? Thank you. Where's
Ogba, or you know, that Ogba.
Hey.
Ogba is fence in Benin boundary.
Yeah, where do I saw you more? I'm gonna walk out of yes, yeah, not so yeah. We don't go carry your picture over our coven. You know, go sleep with the break. I don't wake up. If I said so, I don't wake up.
That was not, Mommy, they will not do anything. Mommy, let us leave, eh? Even that word.
You know what you don't know that you're I don't who will be me now. You got your watch it.
Even that word. That word Aoda is the real word is EHUDA. And that word na Benin name. Na Benin word.
Nice. See it ain't going to now see the reason why we had done where a door is yagbo. Oh, hello, boy. A dog.
There's so that the upper get not good rich Oyibo, and they call the sick asylum for you.
We didn't get the whole of that.
Let go everyone. See them will look like Bini. You say yeah, get them will look. They will look. Oviedo, let's pay man. It's so many na tell Sasuna or let's pay man. And you know, it's so many na tell Pedrosa, Osa, let's pay any. Wa be wa last card. Check up. A country you never in the do at all.
Benin Republic in Atana, when the country thought to Benin, is Benin Republic.
Benin Republic.
Then they don't ask Edo BiNi, great Benin Empire come great rich. We see go in that side.
Why they not get sense?
Nah, there's nothing.
Nigeria supposed to use that. Which country not now still get that land? Spanish.
There's nothing like Wazobia again because that Wazobia now politics they carry that Wazobia come. Now we get the whole of Africa. If you are not here to do something, Edo to the world. Manya. Nigeria to wait Manya, Africa.
There's no evidence. All by NATO, you say we believe you say
even this word, they'll say room, that room, they coined it from the word idumu. That's how they coined. That's how the British could not pronounce it as idumu. They will not call it rumume. That is what all these words.
You see that idumu when you still call so idumu no.
Yes, now because Esan borrowed their words from us. Yes, they borrowed their words. All the words you see in Esan land, some people borrowed it from the Benin. They now wanted to change it through the spelling and the pronunciation. But originally, those words are Benin words.
As long as they borrow from us, thank you for that language. Now, if you borrow something, you will give back to the other. Now, Esan, we need to borrow from our land, give us back. Oh, our language, we want to speak, we need our language back. Now, borrow.
Isa, say, hey, Bale,
we need our language back. When I say, yeah, we're here.
Double.
What I can't give us our language back? I
Ituwa mama ituwa wese. Happy weekend enjoyment.
Happy Easter.
Logo sako.
Double.
Even me I've been listening since in Wata Eya Wadeyo. Wala why I relate. I never give respect to the enemy. I never you make a peace with your enemy.
At all.
Before the peace will be made. So that next time they will not repeat that kind of nonsense again. You understand? Because my labor evil till now we have not get anything from the Nigeria. For we to fight with them, we now started migrating again. migrated to Europe, Mayagwale daily pastor, and someone will still come and still badging on us. I give able our own black. They know the truth. They don't want to give us the fact, and they don't want to give us the respect.
Very unfortunate.
Huh? It's so very. So if we are moving, even the white people that looted the Benin Kingdom, they still recognize us. They did not change the name from even the artifact. They did not change.
They don't just recognize the law. They respect us in today.
Yeah. They not even change the artifact. They still write it Bini artifact, Bini Kingdom.
Exactly.
Because of jealousy and wickedness.
Because Obama
even let's say it like this, Palogosa. In that 36 state, do know we are finding the Edo people. It's not the Echo. We can find the Do you think after Echo Malawebo, are we dragging things for them in every state? But here at the state, man, go to the Edo state. Lui arrive at the Edo Sat. Lui arrive unwe trap in river. That we are accommodating, that they are dragging our food, even the Igbos. Go and look at them. Even the Esan still migrated from the Esan Central. Here my Tayogwa. Here a Guivima Fue. Here a Guivima Fue. Still just worry respect in him.
Look at the Yariba people. Yariba people. We don't
all of them.
Now the food BiNi.
Instead of few people to say the fact, and we are not sure you guys. The Benin land is a peaceful land to everybody to say, but give us the respect. Respect us.
Now Isa can't use less pass. Those people,
if you can have any la wa settle in. And the Omakeke na Bamegia might do a disrespected BiMa in the public face of the enemy. Emma. Because Igbinado Ado Sibio Segevu. Okay, na Simio, why would go Simio where Ugwale friendship, where one more with Ado. I know that some people are my brother, but when they remove that brother, that territory, I will still tell them they are not my brother. I will still deal with them. Emani why do team mine or that is a gwogbe odo seke nehi say we wa igbele bado when we gonna that is a gbinamo ado ti agboya adiko ado tota we wosunu ado nana ado riene no ri abinoro ado bego tota ri eniya eri okan gaye this year we gbina na adio ima akedi agbelian I is awe wo isunu wo dona eri okan gaje awe wa gatian Womo bosuna ado niye mani wan. Give non see it. If you do so we gage wa de betereni. If you do nita and when you are trying to rub shoulder with the enemy, if you got bugwa. Because on a personal issue, this is a kingdom issue. A carano guedo where you play where do ya we caricature. Udo ya where your whole things where they don't really tired. If I decide I go decide, I come out. You better enter his house. I hear me do tonakon. Where you are you stand where. And be seen another time.
Why is it that you problem? Why can't you people just give your life to Christ? This is the time.
Who's Christ? Look at what you are saying. What
bring her come up again. Yariba. You are come up again. Come on,
go see, do more talent. Don't use shit square.
Come bring her, come back. Oh,
we are making here. Oh, you people.
Let's talk one.
You don't chop shit today.
Let's talk one after the other.
Shut up,
you be insulting person. You be insulting the people here. You interfere. You don't even give respect.
Shut up! And they talk. Shut up! Now, BiNi person they talk. And no person they talk. Shut up! Your papa don't shop shit today.
You know that I'm your ass.
Shit, your papa don't shop.
Once I be your ancestor, no. If you want to talk to me,
shitty for us. How are you? Shame.
The ancestor where they small Morocco.
Useless boy.
Your ancestors who
Your
are
yash don't wait till the fucking yash.
Making
No,
noise.
group
Don't be
mama
barking like a dog.
Oh, group mama joao no gbe o. Go do the go we agwa big agwa big one. Oh, global one ready. Shut up it. Shut up it. Shut up. I said shut up. When I say shut up, you shut up. You don't talk when I say shut up. Shut up. Agwa big you are. Oh, global one. Yariba shit. How many shit your papa don't shop today? I don't shit 3 times today. Make your papa come chop. Your pikin must shop my shit. Your papa must shop my shit. Your mama Toto. Your mama Toto. Go see you when fuck your mama. You give her belly. May God punish your generation. May God punish your generation. Go see your mama Toto. Now let the chook put. Your mama Toto, your mama when you come in, if you let your chook left for your mama Toto, no Yariba, go and buy yourself. And then you are a shitty. You are a shitty. You eat with shit. Everywhere do what you they chop like shitty. You are a fool. You are a fool and it shall never be well with you. Oh, go must buy your pikin for your eye. This year you will never know peace. Oh, useless boy, your nash don't bear. Your nash don't bear. People where far from sky. Una far from sky, una from come. Una not from come. Shame on you people. Useless idiot. Shame on you. Don't up your mouth, Yari Baba. Yari Bobo. Yari Baba, Yari Bobo, Yari Baba. Where is the Odudu Africa? From sky, useless people. Oh, you do away far from sky. You are you go buy your children, go buy for your eye. You will bury your children. You will bury your children. Only Buluku. You will bury your children. Amo jati. Wow.
I was saying why you go back to read or go back to these stupid people. Go soon now, na even get what they get caution. You go don't spoil all of my caution. Don't change that to politics. They get people. I don't matter like like pegogo kere yon pegogo wago yon pegogo gu yon especially no one
no good don't worry you. No good you are now yes. What are they? Again, what are you doing? You are not there or not two. When are they?
I say, anybody.
Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀sán lórí burúkú. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀sán mọ̀jẹ̀ jíjẹ̀ jí. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀sán wà bẹ́ẹ̀ láti ju wa.
Ibi Yorùbá yẹ kí n wá sẹ́kẹ̀ wá rẹ̀.
Ogún àgbẹ̀lúwà, Adé.
Ogún ìwẹ́nu ya gbé Yorùbá o. Ogún ìlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ogún ìlẹ̀ ọmọ yìí o. Ogún jẹ́ wà gbẹ o.
Why you
know? Ṣé mi dey come up? Wọ́n lọ dé.
Why you come on Ogún gbó ẹ̀?
Ogún jẹ́. Ogún ayé àbí ọkọ rẹ̀.
Ọkọ rere wọn o.
Àbẹ̀ náà yìí.
La
mona to be mona to be la wa bloqué mo ki fait sinon ki o ba ibi amo ajo du ko wa woni medu ago ki o ba gbon a wọ́n se gbon ni amo ajo
we block e ba de ogbe o
wa mo ki o ba ajo du ko de ke meje me ko ki o ba wa Uno e hogi je no ogi okani no no gune
ado bloka
senior you be BiNi abi you be Yariba abi you be
Where you come from senior
get that ogun wa le
wa do it's all wa ya o
senior wa kere
Oyedo.
Seven no kibeto.
One there.
De kunu gba to yi.
The lag is on etwe. Yes, wa calm down. Yes, was
at you.
We am. What my I don't understand. What do
you senior, you are not one.
Oh, goodness, them what if you want to goodness them.
Why we are giving them
okay. I mean, only tower. I mean, no wasunu na. You only wa ya and my daisy. But a major problem in my
the major problem I got payment. Who was it? Get make it. Understand? The major no wrong.
Okay, did you zebo or your master?
Clear. Then what about?
Okay, I mean, only tell where do ni mayeni where we are we here guma simulator. Okay, ni ma we ni wazebo da edom on my clear video so that ni wa meti expressing the say so what I try to be say we have a major issue at mostly in Edo Central because this issue is not being looked into. For example, now these foreigners, like all these people, although we thought okay, these people they are from us, maybe Abibi Shekiri.
Well, we for Edo Central, it's not tell me where you come from.
I mean Edo South, sorry, not me, Edo South.
So we now come for Central.
Mama say I know go, say I know now.
Now when I call it, say oh what can okay Central we kede.
So I will say if you deceive yourself, they deceive your identity. Now your papa what? I wanna relax. I had to deceive myself. So we try to talk. Say we having a major issue. Like from Gele and all those, Abibi Gonore, Edo, Abibi Shekini, Agwimasimioto, or Keke Nima women. You understand? We need to do something to stop this thing because we can't, because based on all the history, they don't bancanize us, they cut our territory because we don't need to lose majority of our land to all these people. All in name of say we accommodate these people. So we try to talk, we say we need to look for a solution one way or the other. At least all these foreigners they park into
our state. We need to check them or put them in place because, for example, now, if you go majority of the village right there around Edo, this thing, young people not there again. That's also old people. And all these people where they come from, all these the east, they park, they troop enter this village. And they'll say they'll go to work for them, they'll born for them, they'll make children for them. Maybe after they just stay there for 15 years.
They make sense.
Maybe after they just stay there for 15 years.
Senior, wait. Sorry to interject you.
No problem.
That thing, nobody fit collect village for any Edoma hand.
No, wait. Okay.
We feel leave for a time for them. When the development on the enter, you see, say the real owner will return back. Many communities today where it develop for our side, we never hear say now why it going to be like on the
so this thing. From for don't want me from calling not there.
You understand? Wait. I understand you. What you are saying, people they grant. For my mama place now, for my village, you not go fit tell me say I go here and I say now why you going to come the control because say we come up for that village.
All those places.
You understand? Even the same thing where you dey talk, so people did that community, no matter situation, they know in New Day. That's why we get John. That's why we got Kaile. We dey retrieve and get it today. They there. The same thing where we dey tackle so. Where some people want collect our history for us. Now we still they do so. Whether they taught their history, get themselves. So they taught people get themselves. Now the same thing now. Now the same thing we did here. When some people come they read history, go left and right. They confuse people against us. These are the same thing. You understand? Nobody collect Edo village. You understand? Nobody fit collect Edo village. Edo woman, they know their village.
You know it, but what are they try? The point man they try.
Me just give a point finish. Yeah.
The point man they try to make we say, okay, we don't say this thing, but if you look news now, you see I take Ologbo as a case study. You see all those people now, you know what they suffer there. They follow the job. There's some people they go to sell land. If you go to now, who go to where everybody know one part of our history is part of our history. See Gele. If you go to those Okada, these are people we allow them to come, give them place.
My brother, even that Gele, you know, so they not sit down, we don't drag the cupboard now.
You know what they happen. You know protests way happen now. So what
my brother, may I tell you more than they understand issue. All these places, now those governments, now they rule everywhere. You understand? You not fit collect land under Edo state government. Except now the one where Obaseki they do. You understand me? Now Edo governor, now they control those territories. As far as we give our governor, we have right to collect our territory back. Yes. When we not go, they put back person there, we go sell us to outsider. That is the case. That's why we must go to inside politics and put the right person. When politics come, to choose the right person.
That is how we are going to fight back. Now to put the right person where you know where he from come, where they respect where he from come, not be person like Obaseki. So you see this one this. So we will take fight on my brother.
Anyway, I'm not going to stress the matter, but
that
we have
if you balance for the Gele,
you are right. You are very right. But my brother, senior, I want to ask one question. Since we all all these people, they do all this nonsense, they throw words to their generation. You don't climb up also, Sha.
Definitely. We are looking. Why the reason? Waiting to happen. So me, I don't like him. You understand? So I don't like him. I don't. Majority of the time, I listen. You understand? You say when you don't, I will go. I want to put on this.
I want to ask you that question. You believe say what we are talking about? We the Edos, the real Edos. You understand? Mane iviese mani vie do no wanye do mani Edo BiNi. You believe it well? My must are no boy apart from more bad.
Definitely. If not be Oba, who want to go? They call our God. Or be so I be this thing. Over there's our God. Even when we are growing up, I met a few good guys. I understand. I see all these people will come now. Social media, all in the name of they give the opportunity.
Yeah.
You understand? So Now I'll be our God. That one no.
So, my brother,
So you don't know.
you don't get any of that God who they serve apart from one planet.
Why did the fear over talking?
Nah, I don't see your name. See you. In case if I see you next time, I'm not gonna ask.
No, but me and you we don't do the same life. I don't understand.
My brother, you just speak well. But the problem.
I get baby.
Thomas Basse, Poma Basse, what is
Amanda.
But they don't back, but I'm
not.
I'm a do.
I mean, my able that. Imagine, no say. You know.
One no. Problem,
My brother, I'm a bit of Nigeria, cha.
Yeah, in Nigeria, not where do?
Oh, no, in one.
But the problem are when we were growing up, say we even talked this thing yesterday. When you grow up, they'll say, well, they speak your language, always speak English, do this one, even if you go school, and majority of the time, and now your way for CGI should be this one. Edo language need to be taught in school. I told we have this discussion yesterday. Edo language, whether
they teach them before for our time, I don't know why
they don't teach them again, understand? At least this one go
Edo language for
I know, I understand when they talk, they go, my brother, because you know why? My younger brother, my mama last born, not 3 of us, mama last born, he had the same issue. Because why? My grandmother house, there were a lot of different, as in different people there, Afema, Isa, now I rent my grandmother house. So, now so nine. Now my grandmother, now I can't even make my brother speak BiNi today.
Exactly.
And you understand? Because the area
they help again and BiNi movies. BiNi movies. If we watch BiNi movies, at least it help.
If you want to watch BiNi, if you want to watch BiNi movie, where one teach you how to speak BiNi. Not the other one that they do, so the one where the Ebony they do all those ones, any Wazo or any Kiza. You go watch the old school.
Exactly.
Everything so let do them a Kobe.
I wouldn't BiNi cultural dance group. Exactly.
Those are the movie you watch. Where go teach you. Because some Ebony. What do you say?
Hello, supposed to know myself. Because I only come always because just once in a while if I want to contribute.
What I want to tell you is this. For the control of our land in Edo State. You see, what you are seeing now about for people coming out to come and be challenging, they are trying to drag land.
Exactly.
It is Obaseki that empower them. That is why, if you want, it is good for us to involve in politics and governance, directly or indirectly. Now, one of the primary criteria that we should use in deciding who will be the governor of Edo State to be an aspirant who has respect for the traditional institution in Edo State. We will continue to do that. Our land will be well protected. Like, you see what those people are doing now. When I look at them, for me, as a teacher in government and politics, when I saw those things, I recall, I said this thing was what they wanted to do in Edo State. If Aswan Ighodalo had become the governor of Edo State, if Aswan Ighodalo had been the governor of Edo State, this thing that you are seeing now, they have already planned it. They have already planned it. I hope you were aware that the Obaseki bought flying boats for some people in the Riverland area.
No, I was not aware.
Yes, he bought them flying boats. These are our people now want to drag our land with us. So if we want to get it right, we should always encourage a gubernatorial aspirant that has respect for the tradition
For the palace.
of the palace.
Exactly.
You saw what Obaseki did in some areas. He took people's land and sold it to foreigners. He sold it to Chinese people.
But you know one thing I like about the Edo as the great BiNi people? One thing I love about them, may I tell you something? No go pull handle. You know what? When Obaseki came initially, we
supported him. Yeah.
We supported him. All the Edos, the Benis, we all supported him. But when he fuck up, my brother, okay, hell no, I just the talk him. When he fuck up, as they try leg come out, what happen? Now now people, the Benis we put out there, now we still remove and get here. Obaseki not there for Benin, he not even there for Nigeria, he run for his life.
Anything Obaseki.
Oh, no go try Benin people. We can fight for ourselves,
Anything Obaseki.
We can buy for that palace. Me, I think buy for that palace. You understand?
Definitely. I'm even not there for this thing. You know, say if the bankada.
The palace go sir.
Hello, boy.
Come on. I go feel answer this guy question. Ma, ask this guy a question for just 1 minute, please. Bro, you speak about land. Do you know the real issue of Nigeria, as in if you bought any land from Nigeria grant, any part of Nigeria, when you bought any land, do you know how many span of the land that you have to stay? How many years of the land that you have to stay? Do you know the constitution that govern around the land? Do you know?
No, I don't know if you can tell me.
You don't know? Okay, let me educate you. Land in Nigeria, land in Nigeria, wherever you bought land, once it is completing 100 years, you have to evacuate that land. That land does not belong to you anymore. You understand? It does not belong to you. Bro, we are even fighting right now to reduce it to 50 years because 100 years is too much. You understand? Before, it is 100 years. Like, as I speak, it is 100 years. But we are still fighting to reduce that lifespan of land to 50 years. So you shouldn't say you bought land.
The land 5 years or 2 years.
You shouldn't be speaking that you bought land. That land belongs to you forever. It doesn't work that way.
No,
go and read the issue of land.
When they see this thing from this direction, we dey get other foreigners in our own land dragging, causing chaos. You don't understand? Trying to drag something. We need to. So this one, I understand you.
This thing you are saying now, the solution to it is the governor. That land, those land.
Thank you, Olagosa. Thank you.
Federal government don't already demarcate those areas.
Exactly.
Gele, Uwoto, they are for the Edo people.
Already the map of the Edo people.
It's already there. Don't you see what the secretary to the BTC said? He said they are settlers. One more time. Listen to the secretary of the Benin Territorial Council, Pairabo, where those people are settlers.
Yes, ma'am.
Molok Bene.
What do you know Ugoto for? How Ugoto name is Layo?
Another thing.
The foreigners can take sorry. The foreigners can take a little place in the community, but they cannot hold the community.
Another thing again we need to
address. Thing you are seeing was the hard work of Obaseki. The Obaseki empowered them, gave them boldness. If Asma Godao had been governor, you for sure say they will get different they will get different traditional title holders.
Now you see some people they don't support the governor, the present governor of Edo State because he's loyal to the palace and you understand. So because he not continue from where Obaseki only about the bad dead.
If you see what Obaseki did to Ohoromi, if you are a governor, you can even do it to the foreigners, even though they have some place in the community. You can revoke their seal of oath. That is the fact.
Exactly.
If the governor have the strength to take a full village, you understand? That is why we have to be careful to not plant our enemy in the government house.
Yes.
To not sell her to the enemies.
Yes. So what you are seeing is the hard work of Obaseki. For people who were settlers for,
Do you
for
know
years.
that? Do you know the reason why all these some people why they came online to start claiming what they are not? Because Obaseki gave some of them staff as in chief of staff, and so they were supporting Obaseki. Do you know that the present governor, our present governor, Edo State governor, the present one, he collected all these staffs. That is why they are. You see the Easterns, they are against him. They don't like him. I'm telling you the fact.
That is true.
So any cow is walking. You understand? The gods of our great land is walking. They are not asleep.
But another thing we're having again, and one another, so we're having a security issue, which is not being talked about.
Yes.
Are you condemned? No.
When we not see a senior, have
No.
that answer. Our community people, it is their fault. If people in the community can team up to be selling lands, why can't they team up to be protecting the community?
Remember
Exactly. That is what we have to
sir. Yeah, to really answer about the security in Otima Taba, you know.
Okay.
very important.
Otima was the governor who recently, you know, we are Rumi, we pass a law. So away destroying of house, Onima say so by hand give here or mujo, so yeah pass on in it. And the whole security have a vigilante. Yeah, pass them into civil servant. Man, awareness.
He went 20 years ago.
Awareness. So okay, can I done
so 20 years ago.
Or tackle the security issue now. I don't know more that why we get gun. And then no pay will more that we are now. I don't remember going now because I don't buy me. Oh, get it gun. I for you.
Media me mail. Shapa to where we got. Media me mail.
We don't win now. How do you know? Ah, what bella? Akpakomisa.
Put down mono you na yene do na yene
Akabo.
Obviously, no say the son of way, Baba.
If I swear, I would have been crying.
Emata no lewusa. Emata no. This is when we.
But listen, I want to tell you one thing. I turn and now with the task when we or when I damn all be well, but
cannot be do anything.
For no say, now for no say BiNi.
Emata no.
I get do ya turn a con.
Iyari
as so far as he do reach, I get bebo, I top. You know, I motor. So if I still come there, can't constitute in news as this I swear now that they call and be not soon like me. He go still collect. Now we be the great Edos. Don't play with the Edos. Don't play with us, so yeah, man, don't play with our ancestors. You know what?
Do you know the meaning of where Oba not go transfer? Our tea, even any governor come, if he locate our tea, give any person. But if a doma, the real doma come, he go carry out for hand again. Bring it back to the owner. I'm not ye. You cannot collect any Edoma things and go free. You not go fit carry and go another. Like that money the fee they take, they come out. That's all. Now that money the fee they take, they come out. They will call kiosk, finish. But other person come,
if any government misbehave for another state, that is for BiNi for Edo. You that got the dog bath. Like Edo people.
I don't know about you.
Who is
your father? You don't know who is your father? Obaseki might answer a question. No, Abiwe, a king we donor. My answer a question.
I will call do Obaseki rich. My brother, you know so Obaseki don't even live for Nigeria. He ain't learned. Do you go America? Yeah, we are doing America. Iba huela ha. Iba huela ha.
The time of a year regular autonomy. Today, where about the land? Or met him where
But if we say we'll talk the truth, Obaseki cannot do anything for Edo for 8 years old. Nothing. Edo is dirty.
Nothing.
He not do
But the Asian people were supporting him.
You want to collect artifacts.
A very useless governor. I don't know what people they praise him for. You not do one thing. Go the road with they all those Soknoba road, all those go see inside this GRA, Porto Fuller. That guy not do one thing.
One
road, you know, very useless man. They tell you if you go GRA at that time, you'll look the way how everywhere you know the reasons. I've been abroad you there. If you not poor at that, you think saying abroad there. Well, go GRA now.
People the lucky when you come that way. Eta fiori for origin how you get where I was the former governor of Edo.
Mama, I greet you. I greet everybody. If I don't want, I mean the Lord.
I mean the Lord is good. Boy, you're doing.
We are doing. Mama, I greet you. I'm a view to Nia. Senior, I beg you, get what I want to tell you. See, you see that gele, the case, they don't judge them. All these things what they see for social media now, waiting don't pass 8 years ago. Because they can't come out, they can't apologize. If job people can't apologize, say they don't where Oba forgive them, say they want to stay there. Even when the don't you say they don't go.
Even saw the video where they went to the palace. Yes.
The video is on YouTube. Go there, go and watch it.
Yeah, they went to the palace.
All these things now propaganda. You don't have to believe on it. You get this guy with the business and boy.
They went to the palace to play. They got dead.
They have tried to install this thing 2 times.
Exactly. Yeah.
That one happened.
Pretenders.
Last year.
For me,
make I finish my submission so that I will know where I go
my
now.
brother.
Make I clear. Our enemy, where we be, that place be target for Nigerians. See, even before this Obaseki starts, there is this propaganda from. I don't want to use the word Southeast. This man, this senator, what he be named? That man. This man.
Let me show your name. Remember my sister.
This man, he don't they work with Obaseki. He tell Obaseki, say, see, if you feel achieve this thing, then this the ecosystem people go this I don't forget them for some place, whether I ahead. That place, I don't want to mention name because I get the record. They say, I don't want to say they are king because you not mention, you not saying a king, and I agree. He said the people there agree.
Oh, no, give me I not get king.
Yes, he said those people agree to join them.
They don't get king.
He said those people agree to join them.
Only one king, not there for Edo.
So everything where they happen for Edo State, my brother, make I tell you, no be many people they think say na just Igbo na they call. No, even you bad day, only of Ife, go watch the video where he talk. For like one of the video where you watch, you go know say all these Yoruba people where they see, they still all those ones still get their own side where it come from. The main issue where we get for Edo State be say, you see that place where we occupy, it did many people high. Now be the problem where you get as a Edo man. As a man, if you ask him what it be problem now, he go they tell you say, either Edo or Dion, why this one? See, make I tell you, even self, they draw land for us our own place. So see say their own mentality now to claim land. Don't be say, you understand me? So my brother, all these things what they see is not possible because that place, even when British came, they talk and they say when they even use true gele, they don't see it just for grant. Now we did the document when he go court ruler. Even Jonathan was the president. You know what Jonathan talk? He tell he job people. He say he can't follow BiNi kid or drag land. That's what he told them because when Jonathan was in power, they think they can use that power. Take get what they want. What they want.
They want to settlement to their own.
Yes. But
That's politics.
Jonathan now called them. He now said, see, you can't fight land with BiNi Kingdom. He even make parable to they say, even that place where they did for data, if BiNi want follow the drag land for Asaba, he will first follow them.
Nobody now what just say.
Now what is Jonathan talk now?
Now we still got town.
Yes, he said if BiNi want follow na drag by Asa, they will fit follow na dragon.
Yeah,
so the job people, they can't apologize for everything. All this video we they see now people, all these some people, now they post them. What they all for 8 years ago.
Listen, that Okao will be Okao for you. Wait, that chief, that gonna submit paper, gonna give them say no gay of different communities. Obamu Aburu, that Kenapa, that one not be that one I said video. No,
exactly.
Video. No, listen. When that man he got body, he wear big long.
That one I recent video, partner. That one I recent video.
Very wincy now. They drag land.
No, that one I check it now. That one I check it, bros.
Now the only I got one. They no me say they don't know. I agree with you. They want to try. They want to try to use politics. Say use politics. They see whether of it collect time. That is why we the Benis. That's why I like this Royal Majesty. You see the way he turned them to puppets. You see the other issue of artifact. Artifact was gazetted by Buhari. The Oba knows how to get his way. That's the sometimes when the Oba makes a pronouncement, I will just smile. He knows how to get his way. You saw the way Pastor King wanted to do about artifact. They gazetted it. Now that is Shakiri people. Know that man. He said when he said this land, he said this land. He said the Benin boys. You don't cross for Benin place. He said Shakiri Galad. Yet they want to swallow that guy.
People who give away the settle.
Benin boys. Listen, Benin boys. They're not make I
tell you the truth. You know what we cool? Now, because of this useless governor, Obaseki, because it was not in our side.
That is what I said. I said all this thing you are seeing now is the handwork of Obaseki. That if Asan Ighodalo had won the election, this thing would have been worse.
Exactly.
That was the reason why they were trying to back them up. But thank God, the ancestors are not sleeping. The secretary to the BTC, or where those people are settlers, even in they documented that in the Gazette.
Thank
you.
And Palogosa.
Now use Benin boys play for land though. Benin boys. Benin boys for land.
I want to give one submission, one important one. What we need to look for those arts. See, Epa, this problem of whether na S-men or whether na Fulani, especially
exactly.
There are too many. Before you walk out this one street, you see like 10 houses.
Why don't they do anything?
There are too many.
Mama, you big way. For example, now if you go bypass or Sapler Road, all those who are and so they do here. They do here.
Zeti no more Okuta. And then my network na ogene tie boge ni ka oni queen na me kala they cannot do nothing. They are there on your area.
See that issue of Hausa for community. Now very simple thing. The thing is that we don't want to react. We are warriors. every community, every youth in every community, they know their boundary. They know the north, the west, the south, the east. They know. But now because say they want find money, everything that now you they find money for community. They know outside, they know where outside there for each community. If they say base today, all of them will move. They are not doing anything because they feel that staying in the bush. Why would they guide the bush when it will not bring money? If they mobilize them now, you see that Rome 16. Not be vigilante, not be community boys. Rome 16. Not be community boys, not be mapper. They don't want to do anything. If they really want to work, that one that no issue.
Even sorry, even their own self, me not they even they look there like that.
No,
because Hausa is not dragging for power.
Hausa don't be bad people.
They don't even have power. They don't even have anything.
That they kidnap their people. They pull out for Hausa people
property. That is only the thing.
Be useless people.
Only the thing where we they look to one to dominate the Edo people. Hausa not they dominate the Edo people. Yeah, I tell you the secret. Mama, may I make them understand one thing? Make them they see something. Not be only to drag land. One, when people dominate you, it's finished. One thing, they started marrying your sisters. And you yourself as a man, you started marrying their women to your home. The first thing, now be that one. The first thing, that is Hausa people, they're not the married BiNi woman. They're all dead there, not themselves.
Yes.
But when you look at Igbo, they feel come. They not like you, but they want give you belly, make they get that blood. It be like when you come Europe, you're not a way money. Who will marry able? You dominating here. Area women, but what my hair? And when you have the opportunity to give their children space to be a governor, they will treat you the way they want to treat you. That is why we have to love ourselves. We have to multiply.
We are not talking to the Igbos. You don't understand. But the thing is, say, what you be doing about the Hausas? Hausa, they don't say, okay, they settle for our place. We give them, if you see them, now you'll see them, not them there. Now quarter, that day. And they know their boundaries. You understand? Yeah, we are. Look at these people. Who are the people who is dragging land? BiNi at the America. These are people who want to talk. We are not talking about the Igbos. The Igbos are
no.
100% better than the
Isans. I will not burn anything. The Asian people apply to reduce us on your here.
All right.
Let me tell you the fact. The Yoruba people are trying to change our history near audio. Where market from them. The Igbo people are trying to dominate us.
You are right.
I know all this is. We know. That is the fact. Then we querena. They are not thinking that we are operating now. We know all this is. That dog me, even near planning that.
Edora ni ebo wayida na kan na me get down here do claim me where here inyato here inyado Igbo they never do that one na iri san or what work you yari
if you no wait when you go and look at a lot of people we have a lot of videos now. Why are they badging on the royal house? To destroy, to do every day, they are begging in Unia. No, those things. I swear, what to be.
When they say,
the fact that you go, what that like? Go and look at far back history.
Where be sampa, if you go raw, matter we know. We are all right. We are saying the same thing in different ways.
When you partner out mama understand. I think where all these Esa Enogi, they don't know what they go on. They know. You be like all these Enogi where they suspend. So
yes, now
that's not their bill for their side because they know what they go on.
I
pray make they don't know. For your man, you think why they don't know before? They know.
Yeah, man.
They know that.
Nobody they no get in this land. Some of the ones in BiNi who were suspended. Abaseki told them that with this arrangement now, they will be receiving their money directly.
And now they are not going to the palace to say, "Oh, if I born there, you know where."
Yes.
I will go buy. Yeah, soon we are bell. I won't.
The infinity in this generation, next generation. That post will never be given to them again.
At all. Never.
Unless here favor.
I have a favor here. Your bear.
Because of money, governor will go stay for 8 years, go come out. You want to compare to two way be saying that for infinity.
Ọba àfikún rẹ̀ ló wà tọ́wọ́ ló wáyà dọ́lẹ̀ dọ́yí kò rẹ̀ náà gbọ́ kẹrẹ kí awẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ gbé wàrẹ́ rí abáró wàrílà ó kò rẹ̀ o náà gbọ́ kẹrẹ kí awẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ gbé wàrẹ́ rí ẹ̀rú ọbí aródó wàrẹ́ rí abáró ánìbàríkó wàrẹ́ rí ẹ̀rú wà ẹ̀rú fẹ́ o.
Let this key.
And I'm a boy again when you went to get about wow, hoy. Understand? So I'm again here now only I do our way, no back back.
What do you buy?
You go and one way up we don't let do your man, what do you have do you? So I give that any I went here where you here do you that I don't know lay up. Understand? If you know. Ah, si akulia kwa baekpegbe oga ati ege obokani de na mu emeka nwe go obokani ge je troga di ati go kubo gudo kware ona we do ladi adu avie de vela egbe be bayin mi akedo ade obanugu somebody of course not them we
obanugu na descendant of Obaweka a descendant of Obaweka.
Well, because you might not buy no good, no so like me, my buffy a pull away. So if I buffy a pull a lua, it in a way, stick by the other. I was saying the car, you want to walk, bell, I will hear about you. Wow.
Now some of this nigga with a suspense, so now they make it so to go, but they say that arrest is to one now.
I said for 3 days, we are running. Badugu. If I bofia colony and the Lugule here, go back in you, about you go, about me a Milan, good tea, about me, good not tea, Yabila, about me of a Yahoo. Wow, I will go back to there.
Oh, yeah.
I will go back to there, I will go back to you. Or what goes I see you do? And do you see one? Agibata ekpe o agbobata ekpe agigbo sa siri ojo o agigboba siri o iwa gboba siri o agigbobata ekpe o yage yali gbobata ekpe ya mi wa de ledia ya le ovie no no man work with guy you know.
Oh,
I have you boy.
You look at the lively.
We'll see tomorrow.
Oh, we tell them they're not here.
You hear me?
We tell them they're not here. We want them, they're not here.
They say on a story. When you are born, like go, and on the very person, Tell it, Bessie, yo. He give me. Maybe I was here. What we go? I was a player. What do you pull? He went. He a player when I see a door.
Eso wale here. Eso wari ekpo yen ide gbege lado. O wale here lo baseki. If o baseki less here, your less so I be cool.
Oh, now you return. You. Oh, I get back to me. But I will hear too. Oh,
but if you when I hear na baseki wa ya le ma dova. Ma be met me lad ya a press conference of follow. We no be go 1 minute we get.
If I do well, I press conference.
Yeah, lad.
I want body back. I fear me. Obaseki, you know, we have my baby on a fear of every of my baby, where we have money go here, but 1 year later. On a my baby, yeah, I'm not here, do up my family. Oh,
if I swear go down, maybe not your bar. I swear go down, I will get the color I just with footballer. Maybe as you on any, I don't know. Okay, on I Baseki dodging do. Here, give it.
I don't do I don't do Yo.
I don't vibration. Oh, but I should be your own way bigger. When I go be your own with water, and I had to wear what will be your wife, what will be your baby, you a cold leg. Police are making arrest. Who will be a baby look again? Oh, boy. What la baby a birthday? I cannot care. What's that? They are mere party. They are like Bobby. Oh, Kedak Boyaji and Bobby not your police are there. In birthday.
Magirenia. A 2 of my where
oh, yeah. I got back to a picture with the Davido, but I yet was young by the Agbe career. Yeah, Davido, if you don't take a bag or kill your career by wife, your board were going. My if you don't know how it will drop your career, you never see a issue.
Davido, my
now, what day you are, Davido? He make us.
Give me a to see about I bought it.
Well, see, you don't know
Mama, Davido, Timari, no.
We just now we are doing about to go your bad
but about it not in 6 months time. About a handle me, although you're about to be such a bit.
Well, see,
I got about to not go to career. The video is in this now. Why?
Matia, me at your honey, no way, pop money, no cool, let's say, no fear going to the video. No fear. Israel, oh, honey, how we are doing? You might go out a minute.
Don't know.
You might go out a minute. EJ, Damio. You might go out a minute, the video where Okbera was sick, or your banner.
Israel now, yes, no.
Then he said, I'm where Israel, I'm where Bob with all who are of your woman that back bed. I wake out winner. Oh, what
one so.
He said, I will be son of it. Then he said,
I will be son of my beggar where anywhere. I feel give up.
I will now be a son of where he's here. Or Mario to do want to be. 24 hours and maybe there, no 12 hours here, married.
I'm enjoying a best side. No, I will.
What will I feel away? Is anything who say or 10 years say, but to Brazil or you
say, well, I don't know, I will be a movie. But this journey, you had 40%. 30% because in best side we are all that one we are give Beshilo.
Mawa baby or back.
What before
also back.
Also back. Also back. Go ahead, me no ya we me. Salo bari ma me. Iko yo ya. Mama me no je. Ba mo se soni no wa me te ya mi we ne ya ho.
Is there the attack Akpakomiza? Here the attack is there.
Afia no na when ni se ni are ize pomara bi sai okwaje
ebi make I kage ina we boy na obi ento ise be na
ize pomara wo
ebi be magba o e we na wa o de okay mo ma be o wa we popopo me no ya we popopo ebi be magba ogun aso
o do ni wa mu jo ki ani o do ni abi
ya wa go mo na mu bi ano o wa be fi so wa fi o
when I get the temata ete Davido tie bati is do mo egie
Israel boy,
and I want to me, Davido, because already we very argue where with Davido differently. Israel boy say that I batting on second Davido, you all say that.
Davido, he never wish when you take that Israel for your body. You don't know that bad.
Yeah, you cannot me, you know. What we see, I know.
No, market in this dress. He was walking back. Also, what about Hani Quema?
Women are batting. Women are batting. We are married.
Oh, Papa, we are mirroring talk. We are mirroring. Be a candidate. We are Macbassadi in here. He beshiloni. Abe manos walk back. What else would I give no pussy? We are mere Ibrahim Bokwai.
You get it in a way.
I went to again.
I want to make my way. Not by my way.
I went to my winner.
We are here go London. We're at your bar talk. We're moving about with them. We understand this journey.
Oh,
we're go bar talk.
I want my BNI.
I understand them, man. So tell me, so man, I don't know what they smoke or something. Why don't man?
No, be a dumb man. I say, be.
I went about the war selling you. Where you do, where I feel go give what, but when I move, give a ban or so on, I am mule like Bona.
Don't give a body of the waffle, the be of your fear going like me. Oh,
understand.
No.
Beru wa biju ba. O wa ri ya college.
Davido Davido.
Egbama batini. Egene da egbiyen. Boka ka make e. You want emeti like kene meji. Ya like you all lele lezeke here.
Now make me talk and say Davido. We see that Davido, we give you this one as warning. We see that kind of video again, say, oh, you're bad, now you go to follow the do the Zuzu.
Like Olivia do yare mani, or the Aruwe Buwa. Man, why are you like Connor? We will never support you again. I told you, what the hell are we talking about? Who you come with? Why different? We raise you when not way. Who to be around a move, but by when not way. Why got the bottle and
leave all those people. We'll talk about our own. Me, I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about that because Israel, he wear that beat, wear that BiNi chief down. He can't lay down without.
Can you imagine? He can't lay down for Davido.
Yes. So let us forget about that one.
No, my brother. We need to put this program for another day. We need to warn him.
We need to discuss that.
We need to warn him to stop that nonsense.
Please. I saw the video now. That beat, that long beat.
It was so annoying.
Write something down. When you put it on, it's a symbol of authority.
And the way it was ringing the bell, it was like Oba. I talk better than Oba. Listen.
They don't know.
They are
They
correct.
When you put on that content,
this thing, how can you be leading down when you're putting that check on?
Imagine that for Davido and saying no bad. We should really talk about this thing and we should stop him because next time that we try, we have to stop him. We have to talk about it. We should not shy away from it. Enough is enough. The disrespect is too much already.
We'll talk about that one next time. Even that Ododo Niemuyo Nina, that gun Niemuyo, Israel was not supposed to put that thing on. Yes. That's what the BCT talked about. That if you are not if there are some things that are meant for the royal coming now, let me talk. There are some things that are meant for the royal homes. Who has his own for the Oba's wife. Then the chiefs, they put on that this thing, they want the whole the ceremonial sword. Then Eguniya Johnny is for the chiefs. Then that small bead, that round the neck training.
Ikele.
Is for the chiefs. Israel was not supposed to put on this thing. Want to put talk less or even major. So that people don't know they don't know tradition. They don't know. I saw it now. I wanted to do a video of it. Let me just leave him.
Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. People should stop this nonsense.
Mommy, let up leave. Go and watch the video. If you leave, watch the video and download it so that they will not go and remove it. I mean,
I watched it. I saw it last night. I was like, Monami and I. I'm a boy and in cafe and
noise. That is noise.
No bell no sungu. Ni ba bon like but never not go fear and not bona fear the bio no bell backbone. Hey, no, don't get the video, don't bell backbone. No,
when all guy, when I
don't see why. Oh, bell, we go back more. I'll say, let's see, it
is not you to gamble with our tradition. When you put on
that boy, he said, better what bell backbone.
What's your
like bell soon go backbone. When I get Davido and Waga, and Davido, where we are going to go, was a girlfriend who me up with Obi, no, where it be a who are more Davido, and Bell boys, no soon, who are we at barrier. It didn't work well. I'm with day topic because I was in the message.
Supposed to learn to honor the attires of the chiefs. You were not, first of all, you were not Israel, you were not a chief. You were putting on the attires of a chief and you were lily down.
Oh, did you go and say I feel like they are yeah, but the Kunahara is the one you know. About like the Salute body, Ravi.
So thank you guys. I really appreciate, you know, it was a beautiful day today. I'm so happy to meet you guys, you know. So we've talked about that Okuta. His name is Ezegwe. You're right. That old man is right. I'm not surprised that the Igbo want to change it. Or why it's a reverse migration. Well, like what you need, reverse migration.
Oh, why
reverse migration. I'm Okuta. Reverse migration. I know Okuta more than you. I have not been there. I will tell you things that you may not even know is your village. We are here. We watch. People. That's your village. People are from there. They've done documentaries about Okuta.
No, the idiots. He won't tell us saying guesses past their Igwe culture.
The custodian of the tradition.
Can you imagine the nonsense? So we don't.
With what I read.
Exactly. You know, Brian Logos, when I came here, I didn't even know you were talking about it before. Yeah, then I brought it up. I said, I see what you hear, I don't share around, but then you told me where Teta I didn't.
Because Lobeto Sunday that brought the idea and empowered.
Exactly.
I even talked about Ikwere, the Ikwere people. I talked about it today now. The Ikwere, the Ekpeye, the Ogba. Tabana where they will say Ogba is Ogba boundary. That word OGBA, it is a Bini word.
Ogba
boundary. And the Ikwere people were not, no, that is not the original name. The original name of the Ikwere people, that is the real name. It's a Benin name for the Ikwere people. It was the colonial administration that changed it. They changed it and gave it Ikwere. Like you see some Igbo people will be saying, you speak Igbo, you bear Igbo name, you say you are not Igbo. They said, no, they are not. I gave you the reasons. I gave you the chronological order in which the British and the Igbos on how they wanted to corrupt people from the Benin that has Benin ancestral homes. I talked about it. I talked about colonial administration. They started changing Benin names to Igbo name. Then number 2, I talked about regionalization. When they created regions in Nigeria, they now made Igbo to be in charge in the helm of affair. That's number 2. I also talked about the Igbo Bible. They also talk about the Igbo language in schools. I talked about it. So these are the ways in which the British and some tribes in Nigeria started changing people's identity, changing people's ancestral homes. They took the land, they changed the people's mentality, they changed their names, they made them to be speaking languages that were not theirs. It is in history books. When you read, you do critical thinking, then you begin to deduce. People are waking up. People know where they come from. Oral history. You cannot deny people of their heritage. From oral history is there to fight back. Oral history. Even in Calais, in Okitipupa, Dahomey, Togo, part of the western Gold Coast Ghana, they belong to the Benin Empire. The history are there. Let them start teaching history. When they start teaching history in Nigeria higher institutions, secondary school, you will see that 99% of what they will say is pertaining Benin. That was the reason they took history away from our curriculum. Before any Igbo man talk about his history, he will make mention of the Benin. Before the Yoruba talk about his history, he will mention about the Benin. No history you will narrate in Nigeria that will not involve the Benin Empire. Edo Odion. Thank you guys. That was our last contribution. We'll call it a day. Tomorrow is another day.
Thank you, my brother. We day here tomorrow again. Yeah. But may I go back to this thing? If we say most the time where Israel they misbehave, you don't see the video not even send. He ignored somehow. Now don't watch that video. He ignored because what he did was very wrong. You understand? So my brother, may God continue to bless you. I will be here with you tomorrow again. So I want to say we long weekend our weekend
so platform to platform, they are part of us. The Okuta people, they are part of us. The history was very right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my Lord. Mommy, let lovely. Thank you very much. God continue to bless you. You see how people need when they
all right. Thank you.
Much love. We see tomorrow again.
Before they migrated us as Nigerians, right? Who were these people? Are they one family before? Were they all known as Igbo before? Did they come from?